Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
What's happening? Well, the other day I was in the garden. Oh, one more bit of news before I start. This morning, I came out to... Oh, come back. Come back. You have to come over this way a little bit more.
The mosquito is trying to get me.
I went out to check the dam, and it was down 6 inches. But at Jan's house, it's up.
Actually, I don't know it's up or not because I
Yeah.
don't go to check. I
Right.
just think, oh, I am okay, I am okay. And then another day, the neighbor say, hey, the water is right to your end of your drain. So that's why.
So really, it's the same as mine, huh? But it's gone down 6 inches, or 6 to 8 inches. So I'm like, we were just trying to figure out what's going on, and we really don't know. But
It's lot of down here.
it's down about almost, I'm guessing about 8 inches since last night. So the only thing I can think of, well, actually I can see the river from here, and it's going out. So maybe when we come back, it's gone down some more.
And you know when it's out too.
You. 'Cause
It's out to my river.
I'm farther north than Jan. So only, how far did we say it was from my house to your house? 16 kilometers? I think 16 kilometers. I measured it once. But she's south of me. So when this water goes out, it's going towards Jan's river, which comes up in the back garden and then comes to the front of the house. So anyway, get to the point. We guessed that the people who are doing the mega project, which is down,
Over there.
10 kilometers or 6 kilometers down the road, depending on which way you go, might be trying to manage the waters to get it down so they can pump it out so they can get back to work. Or it's just going down, because normally if the winter's coming, that pushes the rain out. When the winter comes, everything's calm and the water starts to go down. And it's really cool this morning, and a little bit wind, which is winter. So if that's coming, that means the rain stops, means they don't let the water out the dam. So all good. So now to get to the point of today. The other day I was in the garden and taking a little video of the birds, and I press, just as the same second I press stop the video, a green line appeared on my screen. So after a few days of talking to people and I did a little bit of research online, it says it could just be the contact from the screen. Are you wiggling? It could be the contact from the screen to the motherboard. So take it off, clean it, and put it back on. That's it. There used to be a guy in the mall who was very good. Often, if he fixed something and it was just dirty, like it wouldn't charge, he cleaned it all out and put some stuff.
He's sincere.
He's really sincere. He wouldn't charge. He worked for like 45 minutes getting my phone to work, but he didn't use any parts. But he used a lot of his sprays and stuff. So when I asked him how much, he said nothing.
Yep, right.
Because we knew his wife first from another shop, and then we knew he came, and we stayed friends, and they had a baby, and we always asked how, just become friends with him, and he was really sincere, and he wouldn't charge anything. Anyway, he left and went to move back to
Pathum Thani or someplace.
Yes, not far from the hospital. What's that? Uni hospital?
Thammasat.
Yeah, not far from Thammasat, because she went to Thammasat to have the baby, and they called us to say the baby's here, so we went to the hospital to see them,
to
visit them. That's how we became friends. So if he was still here, I'd give it to him and say, hey, can you, what do you think? Because I don't really want to spend the money. John says, you have money. I'm like, but I'm too sticky. Anyway, I finally decided I'm going to go get a new phone today. Because Jen sent me a message yesterday. She says, I'll be there at 11:30.
And what he say?
I only seen one of the ones because of the green line.
First,
so
I thought he teasing me.
And I showed you.
Yeah.
And it was 1:30 because of the green line. So I thought, okay. So the one I have is the Samsung
A73 or something.
Yeah, A73 5G, right? Is what I have. And they don't make that anymore. The replacement is Samsung A53, which is about the same price but upgraded. Because I think my phones, we're guessing our phones are about 5 years old, right?
I guess.
Yeah. So we're going to go over to the mall, and I'm going to get a replacement phone for mine, which is the same but upgraded. And I'm going to bring you along to see the process and so on. And hopefully nobody's going to say, you can't film here. And so we'll see you in a minute. We're going to get going, okay?
I want to tell. The day that you get your phone, back to how many years ago, you say, I hope this is the last one that I will spend money. This is nice. This is what I want.
Shall I interpret that? Because I can hardly hear her myself. So you say it again louder, or I say it.
Okay. Back to the day that we went to get the phone.
Yep.
That day.
Yep.
You say, oh, I'm happy and I enjoy with this a lot. And I think this is the last phone in my life because I know myself. I use the thing that gentle, this, that, those. And what you say, I'm really, really happy with this one.
I've always had reasonable phones, so I'm not complaining. But this phone has the full screen, the speed, the light, everything. The main thing for me was camera and the software that comes with the camera and so on. So I said I wasn't going to buy another phone because I was going to keep it for the last one I had for about 10 years, didn't I? And that one finally just got so old they said we don't support it no more. So some of the things stopped working. Well, anyway, I'm going to go get a new phone. Let's go.
He have to have new phone. So right now, Kev drive the car, and we just passed somebody that I don't know. And another one, this one.
It's a single lane road and everybody has to share.
Yeah. And we have it's like a, what you call the door, that
nothing door.
So when we come on this road, right, another truck coming up to, so Kev open his window and the delivery guy know that him, so Kev just get
package.
Yes,
I opened my window on purpose because I thought it was the delivery guy. No markings on the vehicle, so I just guessed. He seen me and stopped, reversed back and give it to me.
And he say, I see you.
I see, yeah.
Yeah, and what we going to talk about? Oh, about the phone.
Yeah.
Before, the phone is like you can use for 10 years, right?
Yeah, but it seems like, I mean, before you could use a phone and just keep it forever.
It don't have lot of whatever.
Updates and apps and all that.
Yeah, we talk about hardware and software, okay?
Right,
hardware is can stay for how long? 10 years, 5? And nowadays, it's like a fashion. It's like okay, say this, technology fashion. Okay, so we use till the phone die. That is us. But somebody they love to buy a new one all the time.
Every year get a new one, but
Oh.
I keep mine until it dies.
Me too. Like the last time, why change? Because my main board died. Right?
You know, it's. I said this. I used to talk about this a lot on the channel before, and people used to say to me, "Don't be so stingy," but we call it sticky, which means use your brain and keep your money in your pocket.
Yeah.
You know, anybody can spend all their money. Anybody can throw it away.
Yeah.
You know, if I see somebody who doesn't have food, I'll buy them a food without even thinking about it.
Yes.
If I know somebody don't have money, you know, I'll buy food and give it to them, take it to their house. I've done that for many, many, many years.
And
But the thing is with the phone,
himself,
for myself, I just think, is it necessary to get a new phone? No. What do I use it for? I use it for
take a picture.
the main thing I use my phone for. Nobody calls me, and I don't call nobody else. Jan and I will line each other in the mornings or evenings, leave a message, but that's rare nowadays. I said the other days, or earlier I said, there's some roadworks here. I said,
So that means
Jan sent me a message, I'll be there at 11:30, and I thought she said 1:30 because I couldn't see it because of the line. But you said it yourself, didn't you? You said the bank will upgrade their app, and it's not supported on older phones. So the older phone, you can't use a banking app on some phones because they changed it. Remember you said that?
Yeah, I just say about like if the people like old phone, like one when application is not like a banking application is might be, I don't know, is might be like the phone have a less memory and the bank application bigger.
Yeah.
So why I think about that, remember King, you give him a phone, right? Because his old phone like is like a less memory, and then the application keep update themselves, so he's die something like that, and Kev give him one. So who is King, Kev? Do you remember King?
Yeah, tell him.
Yeah,
Gang is his full-time job is
empty. Nothing to do.
well, he does like rescue, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I think he does rescue at night and sleeps in the morning. But if he has a job, he does the job. Like he worked for me for a couple months.
Yeah, to make a shade to
building the first workshop.
Yeah. Oh, first. Yes, first workshop and shade.
And the carport. And he's slow, but very good. And he's good welding, and you tell him what you want, you give him a concept, and he'll just go off and design it in his head and do it.
Yeah, that is. So I think that is a phone that a problem right now. So it's a technologies and software application, something like that. So okay, it's good for Kev to have a new phone today, because we see he have a problem, and when I search that they say on, may I say the brand is a Samsung, right? So they say Samsung have a problem with the screen. Even Series S is the one that very expensive, right? The top one of Series S. So they say even Series S they have a problem. So what Samsung come out to do, they say they have they offer the option to say you can get the new phone or you can sell it to us or whatever, but it's not our series. It's about A series, and I think it's about the person who get a new phone and have that line. So customer upset, right? You just buy your phone for a month and then so I think that is the weak point of Samsung. And I search, they say it can be application like a software, or it's a, if it's the hardware, it's a the pair that you say the cable
connection.
yeah. And another thing is the worst case, the screen.
Yeah, the screen.
And kept no one boy who work in the telephone shop in Big C everywhere.
Yeah, the young guy.
Yeah, he say it's about 2,000 something, right? That boy say, and say don't go to something, right?
Yeah, he said don't get it fixed in this mall.
Yeah, and we go to, you say go to ask another guy, and another guy what he say about 4,500 something for the screen.
So the screen costs I think the screen costs 2,000, but he wants to charge a lot more. But I said that Jan wasn't sure what to ask, because if I go, the price is going to go up. We know that. So there's a Samsung shop in the mall that we go to, because the price is the same for everybody, so they don't, you're not playing around being silly with. But the main thing is I need to get a new phone. So what I'm going to do is get a new phone today. The camera is a little bit better, and that's what I'm really interested in.
And
I use the camera we're on now is what I use for making normal videos, but for shorts and just walking around with it in my pocket, I use the phone. It still works, but that lying right in the middle of the screen is really annoying.
Yeah, and another thing, this morning I tell you, right? You say to your audience, you say, I say you have a money. No, I'm not use that sentence. I say, Kev, let me say, Kev, you can get change your phone every month, man. I don't say you're a man, you have a money. No, I say he can change every month or every. But we know, I don't know, because I am the elder age or not. I love to use the old thing that till is die.
Well, let me finish that what I was saying earlier, and that is, I used to say it a lot, and that is, anybody can waste their money. You can make more, but you have to make it to waste it. Why? So Jan, like, we would go shopping, I'd say, do you want this, you want that, you want this? Nope. But then she'll see something on discount, she goes, I want this. I said, why can't you buy it nice without being on discount? Why not? I'm like, okay. But the point is, it's simple, the money comes, but it's easy to go. So, and I think I'm the way I am, because in my earlier life, I had somebody who loved to spend all my money. And when I was teaching, when I was teaching in the classroom, I was a sergeant teaching in the classroom full time. That was my job, right? I didn't have enough money in the middle of the month to buy a cup of tea, because she spent all the money. And that's what I was like back then. So I'll tell you how bad I was.
No drama, please.
No drama, okay. I'll tell you how bad I was. I had clothes, but I would never buy new clothes. And after that thing I was married to, I had a girlfriend, and she said, your clothes are horrible. You need to get some new clothes. And I was like, I beg your pardon? She said, you need to get some new clothes. I said, okay. So the first thing is, it's always hard for me to find clothes because they're, you know, to find something that fit. I'm just too tall. So, you know, that gets boring fast. And anyway, I found some clothes in Marks and Spencer's in England. But then I had like an anxiety attack to spend the money. So I had the money in my pocket, cash in my pocket to buy the clothes. But I had such an anxiety, I couldn't go pay for the clothes. So I give her the money and she paid for them. I still had anxiety, but nowhere as much as if I did it myself. I don't have that today. Where did we go the other day? We went somewhere, and we went to Tops. Sorry for the wiggling. It's a really bad road. There's a clay quarry here, so a lot of big heavy trucks, and they wreck the road. Every day coming on this road when we come down it, it's like torture. So the point is, we went to Tops, and Tops is not cheap, but we got things on discount, so it wasn't bad. And but because we went twice, I started feeling like, ooh, and I thought, why are you feeling that way? It's just like something from the past come to haunt me. But I let it go. You know, it wasn't because of the money. It was just come to haunt me from the past. So I guess that's partly why I'm sticky today. But I'm happy to be that way. I'd rather be sticky and save money and buy somebody something. I don't feel that about giving it away. I only feel that about for myself, which is bad. Okay, we're going to get on the highway here, so I'm going to focus on the road, okay? Just give me a minute and we'll be at the mall. So the replacement for mine, this is a Galaxy A56 5G. Mine is 7.3, but they discontinued this. Mine is, you can't see it, it's 8 megs, 120 something, 128. So for 2,000 more, which is about 50 pounds, I'm not sure what about $70, you can get 12 megs and double the size, so it's 256 hard drive. But I have this and I only use half. But I just think because I'm using it for the videos more, for 2,000 more I can get 4 more megs of memory and double the hard drive. And the adapter for it is the same as mine. So if you need a phone, this is the lady to come see.
เอาภาษาไทยหรือภาษาอังกฤษดีภาษาไทยได้เลยจ้ะ
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ I decision for you.
So let me see the case. So it's a green one, same as mine. This arrangement is slightly different. There's one thing less, but I like the color. Okay, Cobb.
So I say put the free.
Yeah, put the film on, yeah.
Back and forth.
Okay.
And 299. Cheap.
Okay.
เดี๋ยวตัวนี้ลูกค้าเช็คเครื่องนะคะว่ามีรอยขีดข่วนตรงไหนบ้าง
Now you can check your phone that have something wrong or not. Sketch or something.
Looks okay to me.
Okay. Happy? Yep.
Yeah. What size is the battery on these?
อันนี้แบตเตอรี่ใส่เท่าไหร่อะจ๊ะ
5,000 มิลลิแอมป์
5,000 milliamp.
Same. Yeah. I read somewhere that this battery was smaller. Actually, no. This is 5,000 watt. 5,000 milliamps. And the P20, the S23 is 3,500 or something. So
แบตของ S23 น้อยกว่าปะคะ Yeah, you're right.
yeah, I'm right. So the phone higher up has less wattage, so I'm happy with what I get. The good thing is this is the same phone, well, different number, but the phone, the camera is upgraded and the battery's the same and bigger memory, so for photography, video is what I use it mainly for. I'm happy. It's all right, I'm alive.
ไม่เป็นไรนะ
Wasting time.
เดี๋ยวหนูขอเครื่องเก่าทานเฟอร์ย้ายข้อมูล
This is I have USB. This is C to C.
C to C but we have C to C too for that one is C to C
Is it really?
yeah
Not USB to C?
no we have USB to C
Oh yeah,
C
because
to
of
C
the tablet.
yeah
Yeah, right.
so you have to use for this one you have to use C to C she said okay
How much is the charger for that?
หัวชาร์จเท่าไหร่จ๊ะ
690 บาท
690 but you have already man
Sticky.
อ่าโอเคราคานะคะ price is that okay what happened
Drama.
okay so right now he have to pay one
15,499.
okay plus
209.
plus
Oh.
because it's what you call the film
Oh, put the film on, yeah. So
Ah.
it's 299, which is about $10 for
Okay.
a film to go on the front and back.
yeah happy
Happy.
okay
What phone is this?
so now she going to transfer information or data of the old phone so I say after this we will go to upstairs to let the person the service to check why is the basic thing so but she said here we have a service guy so basically can check so she will let that guy check okay
Okay. So just taking out my SIM card.
so we will transfer all
Yeah. So just put my SIM card in the new
ตร
phone.
งนี้จะเป็นใบยินยอมให้หนูย้ายข้อมูลนะจ๊ะพี่เดี๋ยวเซ็นชื่อให้
พี่เซ็นได้ใช่
Doing
ไหม
the paperwork. I've already paid now, so just going to start moving the data across, setting the phone up, and so on. I'm going to keep that old phone. I might get it fixed, or I might leave it like that. But I can walk around in the garden with it, not having to worry about dropping it or something. And then I can use it in the house on Wi-Fi for, videoing snakes and whatever. Just putting my screen on. Right now they got doing the data swap, so they're talking to each other, sending data between my old phone and my new phone. And it's she said there's like 60 or 70 gigabytes because it's my phone, the old one, the normal one, has 128 gigabytes on. I only use half. So, but it's all full of videos of sugar and all kinds of other stuff that I want to keep. So I guess I could just leave them on the old phone and not move them. But I thought the new one's got 256 gigabytes, so it's not even going to make a dent on it. I keep cleaning it, but taking them off. But I'm happy for them to be there. The phone looks a little bit bigger in physical size. It looks thicker for sure. Okay, home again. What a drama. So I got two bank accounts here with different banks. K-Bank, I could have done it myself. If you try to log back in because it's a new phone, they ask you for the same details. So they want my passport number, phone number, and I think that's it. Oh, an account number. And then you put all that in, and you have to put your normal PIN in, and you're straight in. The other one, mention no names, they use a lot of facial recognition. And I remember having it before, but it didn't work nice before, many years ago. And the only time you really needed it was if you're going to transfer a large sum of money. But because I got a new phone, I had to do it again. So I had to go to the bank. They had to take my picture. Then I go to my phone and ask it to recognize me, and it did. But I think because they didn't feel comfortable talking to me, nobody could speak English. Jan was with me, but they just like ignored us. There was one lady doing international people, but he had a Japanese guy had an interpreter. But Jan was with me, but I don't know what, we sat there for over 45 minutes, maybe close to 50 minutes. And finally I just said, okay, I'm going to call the bank. And then this guy who was sitting there finally come out and said, we just have to take your picture. I'm like, well, why didn't you do that 45 minutes ago? Anyway, he took the picture. It still didn't want to work, so I said to Jan, leave it. We went and got a bite to eat. Then, excuse me. So when we sat in the little restaurant, I was happy to leave. Jan said, come on, let's try. Boom, straight in. So anyway, I'm back now. I have a new phone without a green line up the middle, and I can access my banking. So I just had to go through all kinds of verifications so I could log back into YouTube so I can see you guys again. So all's good. We came home, checked the water. It might be up just a shade from this morning, but it's hard to tell. But it's down about 8 inches from this morning, so it doesn't look like it's come up much, if at all. So happy. Breathe, Kevin, no stress. So guys, thanks so much for your support. I'll sign off. Jan's watering already, so I got to go water the woods and the waterfall and see how many mosquito bites I can collect. There seems to be a little bit less now because we haven't had any rain for like 2 days. Yeah, we had some sprinkles, but nothing to talk of. So hopefully they'll be on their way out. Okay guys, good night from here. Buckets of blessings. Rivers of peace, joy, and kindness. Oh, the very best. See ya.